sir. Still chilly out there. You know, it's even cold here in Florida, everybody. My name is Guy. This is David Wooding.
Hey, guys.
Good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the show.
Nice to see you.
First opportunity for me to present this, and I love this item because, first of all, I grew up in the Northeast where everybody has a fireplace, normally. All right, I'm a Connecticut guy. I'm going skiing next week. I'm going to my brother's house. It's a fireplace. Not everybody has a fireplace, all right? Love a fireplace, but a fireplace, let's face it, David, is work. You got to get the wood. You got smoke and soot and
expensive.
Dust. Expensive. You got to stoke it and deal with that.
Cleaning up afterwards as well.
David brings us the Classic Flame infrared log style heater. It is on clearance today. It was $169. They dropped $30 off the price, and they gave us free shipping. I love that it casts the flames back against the wall. We've got this one positioned inside of an existing fireplace, but you could put this up against the wall. You could put things around it. You never have to worry about burning anything, flames, but this has a little secret. It's got 5,200 BTUs of heat, and
it crackles.
It crackles.
Can
like
you
a
believe
real
it?
fireplace.
Yeah, I'm going to get really close to it in a minute. But let me just, it's just so fantastic that we've got this cooler weather here in Florida at the moment.
Awesome.
And I know they've got snow up north in North Carolina. I've got some friends up there now. You get home and you don't want to heat up your whole house. Why would you want to do that? At the end of the day, if you can heat up one small space, because I know a lot of people live on their own, a lot of people don't want to spend all the money to heat everywhere. They don't want all the hard work, like I was saying before. This is portable. This weighs 12 pounds, that's all. You plop it in space. It doesn't need a flue. You plug it in. You've got a remote control. You've got controls on the side, which I'll show you later as well. And you go. And within 1 hour, it costs you less than 25 cents to heat a 1,000 square foot space.
Size room.
It'll take the temperature up 6 degrees.
Wow.
You wake up in the morning, you're cold, your feet are cold. It's 66 degrees. It'll take it up to 72, a balmy Floridian 72.
That makes all the difference.
And it's costing you next to nothing, so you don't have to heat the whole house and stuff. And what I love about it is it's got so many functions here. I've been working on this word for you. It has an undulating ember bed. Now that was hard for me to say that.
No, I know that.
But you know that, you like that.
Yeah.
So it's got an undulating ember bed. There you go, right on cue. I mean, what about, normally if you had this against a wall, I wonder whether you can see it against my
you can see it. Yeah, we're seeing it. Now remember, we have lots of cameras that filter the light out. It is much brighter to us here in person. We can actually go over to the one that we've got set up in the into the fireplace itself.
Yeah, let's do that.
And you'll be able to see how it, it kind of is,
you can see
the heat, you know what I love about it versus the other ones? Even the embers kind of pulsate while they're in there. They pulsate
as well, and there's 5 different levels of that pulsating of the embers in there.
Oh, that is awesome.
You can cycle between no embers at all. You've also got a super powerful 1,500 watt infrared heater coming through, which I don't know if I've got it on there, but I'm going to put that on right now. But you can actually operate the whole fireplace without the actual heat as well. So a lot of the times it's not that cold, so you can actually think stuff, I just want to sit by the fire, I want to get the ambience, I want to enjoy myself, and you don't need the heat.
And let me tell you, honestly, what you're looking at I'm looking at our live feed. It is about 10 times brighter in person, but our cameras filter out a lot of light. And we have all the lights turned off in here. We could probably turn them up a little bit, guys, so that we can actually see the, of course, they just...
all the way up, right?
Hey, thanks for turning it up just a little
Sunshine.
bit. But you get the point here. We're gonna find a happy medium where we can lower the lights so you can still see the fireplace. Because what I want everybody to see back there is the dancing flame as it goes. Here we go.
There we go.
And there you go. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Exactly what I'm looking for. This is what it looks like in real life. And I'm telling you, you'd be hard-pressed to think that wasn't a real fireplace.
Absolutely. I mean, it's whether you don't want to do all the work, whether you just want to sort of sit around a fireplace. I used to live in Wales, and we used to sit and we used to build our own fireplace. So we'd have to go and get the wood. We'd have a lovely little fire in front.
You got to maintain it all, man.
Got to maintain. We've got young daughters as well. We did have at the time. The old fireplaces spit. They're dangerous. You're going to damage
My mother
everything.
wouldn't let my father have a fire for a long time because all he was burning was beech nut. Because we had beech nut trees all over our property, and beech nut is an oily wood. So it gives off a lot of smoke.
Exactly.
And my father he loved a fire. So he even though we had 5 cords of wood, it was all beech nut, she'd make him go and buy the logs from the store, like the 12-pack of wood.
I've got you.
And he'd burn that. But the point is, you never have to jostle or mess with this. It stays perfect all the time. If you want, you can turn the heat off. It'll work just on the light, but I love that you can hear it.
Can you hear that now? Here we go. Let me see if I can get down close to it, and I'll turn it. That will cycle through different volumes as well, so if it's...
I can hear it crackling.
It's crackling, there you go.
I'm not sure if our camera can pick it up with our... Yeah, I can hear it.
You can hear that?
So let me just tell you, if you want it today, it's free shipping. You can put it in any room of the house. You know what else is nice, David, too, is that a lot of times you won't have a fire because you don't have 4 or 5 hours to spend with the fire.
Exactly. A very quick story, I'll tell you. A few weeks ago, we were invited up to a friend's house in North Carolina. Now, I've got a young daughter, and our friend, she rents out her home there. She has an open fireplace, but she had an open weekend.
Yeah.
So she said to me, look, if you and your wife and the kids want to go up there for 2 or 3 days, whiz up there. My daughter's like, Daddy, can we go do marshmallows on the fireplace? And we're like, I don't think we can do that because it's going to be so expensive to buy the wood. It's going to be time consuming. It wasn't going to be that cold. And at the end of the day, I didn't have time to clean up afterwards. So I actually took this fireplace with me to North Carolina in my car because it only weighs 12 pounds. I put it in space. It doesn't need a flue at all. It actually doesn't get hot.
It's crackling.
It's crackling. It gets cold
It's
to the touch. And I don't know if we can get, it actually kicks out. I don't know if we can get into there, guys. If I can get...
We'll try.
We'll try.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to...
450 degrees.
So there you go. I mean, and the fact that the top is actually cool, but it'll kick out 450 odd degrees. It's awesome. Under 25 cents.
Let me tell you this. We've offered a lot of different log type fireplaces here. I will tell you, hands down, this is the most realistic one I've ever seen.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
And I mean, even to the grate, even this, the grate material that they put in the front, that looks like a real fireplace grate. It's actually been patinaed to look like it's been worn, even around the edges of the framework. The reason I can talk like this only is because I have a real fireplace here in Florida. I bought my house because it had a real fireplace and beautiful hardwood floors. It's a little beach house, but I love the fireplace. And I will turn the air down to 60 just to have a fire.
It's a whole ambience. You're creating the ambience.
This looks like the perfect fire.
It's perfect, isn't it?
Oh my gosh.
And then if you don't want to use it, and if you just still want to sit around and you don't need the heat, you can still have all the effects. So you're creating an ambience.
If you wanted to go to, because you can go to any home store, we may even offer them here, and you can find the faux fireplace.
Absolutely.
Things, they're everywhere. I've seen them all over, catalogs all over the place. You can buy those for whatever, 100, 150 bucks, and you've just put together a maintenance-free fireplace. You know what it costs to have a real fireplace put in a home?
It's a lot of money. And the maintenance as well. You don't need a chimney. You don't need anyone coming to
you can't retro a fireplace into a home. All you can do is you can put like a wood-burning Franklin stove.
Yeah, you could do that.
And you have to run a pipe through the wall.
Exactly.
Or you can do this. And I am telling you, even in the summer when it's a cool night, you don't need to put the heat on, but you still get that feel. And let's just be quiet. And you can hear.
We need to get those marshmallows out, don't we?
My producer said he can hear it.
You can hear it, yeah.
That is, I don't know of any other fireplace that we offer here that has crackling as well. And another big feature, David, is watch the embers change color and glow. Normally, it's a solid. That's another feature. So when you're looking at this and saying, well, you know, that's a little expensive, it's lowered. We lowered the price, but it's got, listen to that, spitting and crackling.
And it's realistic as well. The embers at the back there look
I'm impressed.
Realistic. And it's because it's infrared heat, it doesn't dry the air out, so it will actually keep up to, I think it's 96% of the natural humidity. I mean, normal fireplaces, they actually dry out the air and you feel your face cracking and stuff like that.
You know, it's good. Even if you own a fireplace and you don't want to have a fire all year long, or you want to have a quick, you could put this in as your insert when you're not burning a real fire. It's made of a really, really sturdy, hard resin material, and it's also made of metal. So it has that look.
It does. It's
of
sturdy
a
look.
real
Although
fireplace.
it only weighs 12 pounds, so you can actually pick it up and take it.
Yeah, if I want it, it's not, it's heavy, but not super duper heavy. You want it to, see, I want a little bit of weight for this. I want it to be cheap plastic. It's not. This thing
it's good quality.
Is very solid, and it does come with a remote.
It comes with a remote, which will actually do exactly the same. You obviously got a power button on here. This is your ember undulation. There you go. I said it twice. Twice in one go, which is great. This is your heat. As I say, you just put it on and off. It has got a thermostat actually going in the side there. So what it will do is it will actually, it'll heat up.
That heat is great.
And then once the thermostat kicks in at the certain setting you've got there, it actually goes off. So it actually regulates itself.
Wow.
Temperature drops, it'll kick back in again.
And remember, this is infrared, all right? Yeah. Infrared is different from radiant and other types of heaters, okay? Infrared actually will heat up the objects in the room.
Exactly.
And make everything nice and toasty warm. You'll wind up saving a lot of money in the long run when you're utilizing this, especially when you're just trying to take the edge off in a room. You know, you're not trying to crank up the room 40 degrees warmer. You want to take the edge off so that you can adjust your heat and save money. This with free shipping today. I got a handful of them to go around at $30 off. I'd love to. You know what? I may get this because
you want to take this one?
Well, let me just tell you, because I don't have fires all the time, but this would fit right into my fireplace.
Because it's too much hard work a lot of the time, isn't it?
It's a cleanup. I got to clean up the ashes. Nobody wants to do that.
You don't want to do that, do you? You want to be sat there in front with a glass of red wine with your slippers on.
Instantly. I want to sit down and turn the fireplace on.
And that's it.
All right, if you want it, we only have a limited amount. It's on FlexPay. It's only $27.99. It's free shipping today. And boy, what a great charmer that's also going to help heat your house up and save you some money as well. David, great job, my friend. It's good to see you, buddy.
You have a good day.
All right, you too, my friend. All right, hey, real quick, our flashlights.